The other day at my local park, I used the swing set for the first time in a very long time. The swing set was my life growing up. I was obsessed. I had it since I was maybe 3 years old. I would spend hours and hours and hours after school just listening to music on the swing set. I would stay until my toes and my hands were numb from the cold California night air. I was kind of shocked when I was sitting on these swings and I was sort of thinking about how much I loved them. That especially recently, thinking about, decorating my apartment, thinking about my dream home. If I won the lottery, could get anything in sight, money was no issue, what would my house look like? I was kind of shocked to realize that I didn't even think about a swing set. And that kind of sent me down a little spiral because I very recently, just like these past couple of weeks, have had a really big issue with mindlessly scrolling on the internet. Normally it's not an issue, but I get in these modes where I just waste my time and it messes with my concentration, it messes with my moods. And so I think in this video, my goals are twofold. I would, number one, like to focus on getting back to the things that I really truly love, and I know that I just organically gravitated towards. It wasn't necessarily an algorithm. It wasn't because I've seen the same damn living room aesthetic shown to me a million times on Pinterest. Like, on one hand, focusing on getting back to the things that I know that I love, and on the other hand, lowering my screen time. A week prior, I averaged about 16, almost 17 hours of social media. And I would like to get that down. I don't necessarily need to completely lower my screen time because I do use my phone as my filming camera. Phones are not inherently bad, but the amount of time that I spent wasting time on social media, I think is. Those are my goals. And swinging. I'll be swinging as well. Here we go. A hot, hot week in June. Thanks for being here. Will I come to regret the jeans? We'll see, but we are heading out to meet Becca, who I haven't seen in a very long time. Excited for some face-to-face, one-on-one time, but good morning.
Selfish, that's the word that stung the most united. A bloody heart caught in my throat, you're honest. I always loved the way you ate with your eyes first, contemplating how to arrange the right words. You tell me I'm confusing and the truth hurts. I wanna say I love you, but you turn words. Only stupid questions here, no sudden movements. It was nice to love you for a moment. Honestly, my dear, but there are only stupid questions here.
Hello. So we're back home. I'm partaking in my new summer ritual of coming home, putting down the blinds, and turning on the air conditioner, and my house gets icy cold. And it feels so good. I am going to be watching a movie. I find that recently, especially with my struggling with scrolling thing, I've been watching film, I've been watching TV, but I have always had one eye on another screen. I have been scrolling and I have been half paying attention. That just means that I'm not really enjoying either activity. So I'm going to plug my phone in the other room, watch a movie. I already have a plan. I think I'm gonna watch either Rear Window or Vertigo. I didn't check if Rebecca is available, but I've always been a big Hitchcock fan, even as a kid. Maybe I was too young to be watching. But I'm trying, in order to kind of get back to what I naturally like and what I kind of my taste is. A way that I'm trying to do that is to go back to some of my old favorites. And I felt like I haven't seen Rear Window in about a million years, so today's the day. And speaking of, in case Hitchcock is not available in your Netflix library, because I know he's been scrambled and stolen from a lot of people, I would like to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Surfshark VPN.
A VPN is a virtual private network that can help change and improve the way that you use the internet. So with Surfshark, my favorite feature is that you can change your IP address in terms of where you are located. It really helps me when it comes to having to work on government websites. If I have to log into something for Korea, but I'm in America, I can just simply change it. But that also applies to like streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. If you can't access something in one library, try another country. With one click, you have access to them all. So just for that alone, I recommend it. But in terms of other things like privacy, protecting your data, encrypting things, Surfshark helps you out. For example, if you tend to use sketchy public Wi-Fi to do things like banking, what are you doing? Do it with Surfshark. It will keep you safe. I will have a link in the description box. You can use my code to get 4 months free of Surfshark VPN. Definitely give it a try. Watch Rear Window with me, which I'm going to do right now. I'm gonna go get an ice cream, fill up my water bottle, and just enjoy. So yeah, I had a wonderful day with Becca. Always a joy. Yeah, it was just really lovely. We were talking about how nice it is to just talk face to face with people. So very thankful for her for meeting up with me and braving the heat, because we have been getting, for almost 24 hours now, we've been getting emergency warnings, emergency alerts on our phones because of the heat. So yeah, ice cream, iced water, all of the above will be happening soon. And yeah, thank you again to Surfshark. Information will be down below. Let's watch a film.
Surprise is the most important element of attack. And besides, you're not up on your private eye literature. When they're in trouble, it's always their girl Friday who gets them out.
Day 2 of my attempt to lower my screen time. Olivia kind of ruined it a little bit because we were texting this morning, but doing good, feeling good. I have recently been getting a lot of content on YouTube about like, I quit social media for 8 years or something. I would never really go that extreme, but I did see one video where a girl did a dopamine cleanse, like whatever, she cut out obviously like social media, blah blah blah, but she cut out music, and I was sort of like, why would you ever do that? Like deprive yourself of the joy that music brings you. But then I remembered during my trip to Iceland, because we were just like go 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 constantly, like we were talking, even if we were on like a long bus ride, we were either sleeping or talking. So I just didn't have time to space out and listen to music. And when I got on the airplane and put my headphones in, I transcended. So I kind of do get denying yourself so that then when you come back to it, it feels really good. But not for me. I'm not going to intentionally deny myself music on the daily. But yeah, I think just me actively telling myself, because the thing is, it's not like I crave going online. It's just more of a, I'm bored. It's just a reaction to just open your phone. And I think I talked about it a little bit in a previous video, but just the importance of being bored. I used to be really good at that. You know, back in the day when airplanes didn't even have the maps, you didn't even have an individual screen. You know, I'm very good at staring into space and just daydreaming, and I don't know why I gravitate toward like having something in front of me. I don't know why. So yeah, just like actively reminding yourself like, hey girl, why is this in your hand? Put it down. Has been very good. So success on that front. And then this morning went to a cafe and started working on this. It's the Shadow Work Journal. I saw, I think it was a New York Times article about how it's just like a self-published workbook kind of thing. All this information is available on Google. This is not a groundbreaking piece of work. It's just like a fun workbook to do, you know. But I saw the New York Times had an article about how this went insanely viral and talking about the self-published book world right now. And I was influenced. I got it as well. So yeah, just working on this. Interesting to do like an exercise in the morning. And this shadow work kind of involves finding your true self, your whole self. And that is something that kind of I'm trying to work on, as I mentioned, with, you know, social media and constantly seeing other people's interests and hobbies and things. What are the things that I naturally gravitate towards? But then going off of that, just continuing thoughts this morning, I was on the bus to the cafe and I had Spotify on shuffle and The Killers came on. And I distinctly remember my mom and I were driving. I remember exactly where we were. We were by the Target in Encinitas. A song came on the radio and it was Somebody Told Me. The Grammys were that night or something, and The Killers were up for Best New Artist or something like that, and so that's why they played the song. And I just remember we both really liked it, and that, just from hearing that song on the radio, I went and bought the album. I love The Killers. And so as I'm listening to that song, I realized we always do have algorithms or taste makers. Like, it's very difficult to find something truly organically even before we had social media. So I need to be less critical, I guess, of that, but it was just kind of never to this level, I think. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I have just some things I need to do around the house. It's Friday, so Kurt and I might go get dinner somewhere nice. I don't know, we're both like, the heat just makes us both really lethargic. But yeah, I will catch you later. Happy Friday. So I've done something bad. Since we've talked, it's been about 6 hours and I started another book video, one of those that takes me millions of years to do. And yeah, that's all I've done the entire day. I have sat here and dictated a book and I'm in a happy place. But I also know that it's maybe not the healthiest thing to sit like this for so long. So yeah, just to catch up, if you're wondering what I'm doing, losing my mind is what.
time.
Good morning. So, came home, passed out, fell asleep. It's like 3, I think. Heading out, dashing in the rain to get a little coffee so that I have the energy to finish my book video or work on it. So, off we go. We are up to no good today. Last night, in the dead of night, Sydney messaged me that she found this bookstore that's having an insane sale on English books. So where am I? Like 6 hours later? Going to the bookstore. So I warned Kurt, I have an empty bag, a fully empty Persephone Books bag. And we're gonna try to behave, but here we go.
I don't know who loves me. And 나는 헤어졌던 낭비 서로인 따위 좁고 빛나니까 달콤 쌉쌀한 chocolate 그만상 항상 같이 like saddest movies 눈가엔 눈물만 난 알아 달콤한 love song 내 지금 말도 돌았으면 결국 낯설고 someone Sorry I'm an entitlement 달아나고 싶어 좀 멀리 이미 널 설레는 맘이 작은 불씨를 다뤄라.
Okay, so yeah, we did some damage. Ended up, someone who works there knows my friend Susan, knew my channel. We ended up talking for like 2 hours. I love the book community. So now I'm carrying a very heavy bag and gonna try and find a cafe to just sit and get a cold drink, and then I might just head home because today was not meant to be a filming day, wasn't meant to be an anything day, and that changed. So anyway, very happy though. I love, again, face-to-face conversations. So yeah, just an unexpectedly great Sunday, and I'll see you inside.
진하게 이 깊이는 너마치 샴페인 이러면 됐는데 다 보이잖아 그치 수치보다 짙었기 힘들었잖아 저 이쯤에서 끝내 So stupid, 달콤한 love song, 사치스러운 rom-com 행복했던 만큼 Guess I saw a red light Sorry
Good morning, happy Tuesday. We're heading out to far north in Seoul to see Sharon, get some lunch, exchange some books. I'm giving her I finished this last night, so passing this along to her. And yeah, it's a beautiful day, so let's go.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home.
어느 분 거세요? 핸드폰? 저요. 감사합니다. 버너는 어떻게 해요? 네? 다섯 개.
Hi everyone. It's the end of our experiment. Helicopters? A success, I think, in unexpected ways. So yes, my screen time cut down significantly. To be fair, this exact week, the past like 3 days doesn't quite count because screen time counts it differently. I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math, but in terms of 2 weeks ago versus 1 week ago, I dropped my social media time by 5 hours, which is great. I think 2 weeks ago I had one day where it was just really bad. So yeah, we have improved vastly. In terms of this week, doing even better. Thankful to my friends for getting me out of the house. Oh yeah, speaking of just like unexpected ways that this video or this week helped me, I've already edited a lot of this video, and the thing that ended up helping me the most was making the little title page that showed little things that I liked. The like just tiny little pictures of like an apricot and stuff. Trying to come up with that, like being honest with myself of like, wait, what if I were to make an actual like collage of things that I like? What would that include? There is a woman walking across the bridge. She's been walking, like I've heard her from Hanam to this side of the bridge, screaming, laughing, singing. Anyway, so if you hear that, it's not a bird, it's a human. Having a good time, I hope. Oh, it's a high school boy, excuse me. High school boy screaming his way across the bridge. Good for him. Good for him. But yeah, that was a good exercise to figure out, like, is it me, or is it the algorithm? Is it me, or have I just been shown this image or this song or this, aesthetic a million times, and that's why I like it? That was a good time. So I encourage you, definitely, like, I know it's difficult, but if you're riding the bus, if you're waiting for the bus, that's my thing. Like, the waiting, it's so easy to pick up your phone and just maybe try not to. Just be like, maybe I can look mysteriously into the distance, look deep in thought, and then maybe you will be deep in thought. And who knows what will come from it. So yeah, just maybe try those 2 exercises. And that's all I got. I also started listening to music that wasn't my Spotify on repeat playlist, because I have been listening to the same 5 songs over and over and over again, and it's not okay. In case any of you guys like Pale Waves, they finally came out with another song. So there's that. I'm feeling refreshed. I felt very stagnant, I think, and this kind of reminded me that life is still moving, life is still going. Gotta get out before the rainy season starts, which should be next week. So anyway, I'll talk forever if you let me. I will let you go. Thank you again to Surfshark VPN. Once again, link in the description box. I have a code and a special link. You can get 4 months free of Surfshark VPN. Check out the Netflix library outside of your country. Maybe you'll find a new favorite TV show. Maybe you'll find a new favorite film. And yeah, I think I say this is probably like my most used phrase on this channel, but like reminding you that emotions come in waves, and I was definitely on a down, at a low point for the past couple weeks, but I really feel like things have turned around for sure. Yeah, I just hope you guys are all well, and sending you love always. I will see you guys next week, and then after that, see you in the dear old United States of America. Yes, I talked about it on my book channel, but considering doing some sort of meetup in Seattle, it might be very last minute. It might not happen at all. Again, like, just mentally, anxiety-wise, it takes kind of a lot more confidence and energy to have one of those than I might have. We're gonna play it by ear in Seattle, but we're so excited. We got so many great recommendations from you guys, and I can't wait. So yeah, stay tuned. Probably my Instagram is the best place for updates about that. But yeah, either way, I will see you guys soon, and thank you always. So, okay, bye. Get on a swing set. If you see one, get on one. That's an order, all right?